think he's freaking out, wondering if people are gonna be here.
Bryce literally told me she was falling asleep on the porch of the courthouse. So.
She has no excuse not to be here.
Got an excuse not to show up.
Yeah.
Looking out about what to wear.
Interesting.
So she called me for fashion advice. I was just like, what?
Okay.
And she's like, is a skirt and like a turtleneck okay? Can I wear Converse to court? I'm like, you can wear Converse to court. That's fine. I told her if she really wanted to, she could just wear really nice jeans. And she's just like, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dress up.
Yeah.
Hey, Winnie.
Yes.
I apologize.
Why?
Come over here.
Oh my god, hey there, Lady Becker.
Why
No.
do you think I'm apologizing?
Were you the new boot?
The new boo.
God damn it.
We slid down Chiliad, and I broke my leg.
All right, I'm gonna start finding you every time y'all do that.
This is the first time Chris and I have gotten injured on Chiliad. Also,
To be fair, y'all didn't have to stop. We would have made it up.
I have no choice as a passenger.
We would have made our way up. You didn't have
I'm
to
also
stop.
possibly gonna need a ride home after court because he's obviously on duty and who knows what's gonna happen. And if Jade's not gonna be here, I'm gonna need a ride home. Because I can't drive. And I don't trust Wyatt.
That's crazy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wouldn't trust Wyatt either.
Huh? One minute to spare. Holy cow. Okay.
Oh my god, the sprint guy.
Oh, yeah. I had a freaking sprint here.
Spark Boy. Oh, perfect.
Yo, what up? Yes, hello.
You
Sorry.
are-
I'm here. I made it.
Good. Wonderful.
Oh my.
Who brought you, Mora or Reese?
No, I drove myself.
Oh, okay.
You can
I
drive?
I thought you just said you ran here.
I did, but I ran from the parking lot and I ran into PDO. So I went from my house to PDO and here, all within a acceptable time frame to be not speeding at all.
No.
Yeah. So I need to go put my pickaxe away. Hang on.
I doubt that.
Pickaxe.
Oh, come back. Okay,
What?
No, I heard
go,
you.
go talk to that UC. Go
She won't
talk to
take
that
it.
UC with her. Oh, she won't?
Oh.
Nope.
No, she doesn't
No,
take
not a
pickaxes, she takes firearms.
Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh, okay, I
And
didn't know that.
knives.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
So, Sonny, what do you think?
Think of what?
I don't know anything. We don't
Ah.
talk as much now that I'm in this new job for a whole week.
Oh, yes. How is your job going?
I'm in hell.
You get a new job and you're already being in court more than me the entirety of this year.
You should consider taking better cases. I don't know what to tell
Why
you.
do you
Sonny.
want to go to court, Sonny?
Because court is the backbone of everything. If you're not trying to go to court, then what's the point of anything?
You know,
Sonny-
Michael Hart got default judgment because he never answered his docket.
Sunny is afraid that if she doesn't get to do judge things soon, that she's gonna forget how to judge.
No, I will never forget how to judge. I always silently judging everyone. Haha.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean you did the default judgment on the Michael Hart guy? Found him guilty for
Yeah,
2 times murder.
it was a default judgment, as in there was no actual court.
I know, but
Yeah.
still,
Yes,
she
I
found him
did
guilty.
judge it though.
Yeah,
she
it's,
judged it.
yeah. Well, you need court, or else you go.
Sunny
you
is
start going
tired of
crazy.
plea deals, okay?
This wasn't the
I am
plea deal,
tired
though.
of the plea deals. I am tired of the changing my plea to guilty. I am tired of barely revoke it. I am tired of this is bullshit.
I had a moment of I don't remember how to submit evidence on the docket today because I haven't submitted evidence in so long.
You forgot how to submit evidence on the docket?
I did for a second, and then I remembered. Okay,
But I had that moment before. It's okay.
all my cases have been plea deals or they haven't gone anywhere. So
I forgot how to subpoena people. It's okay.
Oh my god, these are concerning things.
But, it's a heat of a moment, brain
figured
fart,
it out.
brain fart,
You can't just say Braveheart and not elaborate as to what you mean. How does what you said connect to the movie Braveheart?
Yeah, what was Brave
Because I said
Braveheart
I
to do
forgot.
with
I
anything?
said I forgot to how to subpoena people, and I said brain fart.
Oh,
I am having the
Braveheart.
Oh, I
legitimate
also
fearing
heard Braveheart.
Oh,
for
I
the
thought you were talking
judicial
about,
system.
it's my. I'm sorry, Habib. It's my accent. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You
it's
should
okay.
apologize.
Oh, Wardo.
I'm
Did you
so
say-
happy.
did you
I
say
am so
ooh, warrant?
happy. I'm so happy that I'm on your shit list. Okay.
You shouldn't be happy about that.
I am happy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
on your
really
shit list.
shouldn't be happy about that one.
Oh
no,
my
I
god,
am
Lady
happy. No, I am
Baker, you
happy.
are
So
looking
happy
so
about it.
cute
I'm
today.
very happy.
I wanted to match like color wise with you.
Oh my god, we are looking so cute together.
Montana, when do you want to do your swearing in thingy before
No,
we get
what is
kind of
Jack?
triggered?
It's 6:30.
It's okay. If you want to come over here.
Like 3 minutes ago?
So that's like now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to check if you got everyone you wanted here.
Well, if they, you know, what, if they don't want to be here by now, then maybe they don't actually care.
Correct.
I woke up 5 minutes ago to be here.
See,
That's dedication. Okay. Your choice of portrait to do it
Disarming.
under.
I pick me.
What are my options?
Macklemore, Sunny, Willow.
I mean, your portrait's
or
still on the wall in the
Gupta.
other room too.
You should pick me. Very good
Is-
bucket drop.
Is it bad taste to swear under? Oh, actually, I want to do it out here. Let's do Sunny.
To the other corner.
Oh my god, that is wonderful. Follow me to the right corner.
Okay.
This way. I'm
I mean, how
stomping
many
loudly.
state
Stomp,
defenders
stomp,
would get
stomp,
to
stomp,
say
stomp,
that
stomp.
they got sworn in underneath their own photo in the courthouse?
Well, at this time I've been trying to get it taken off the wall, but it's glued on there real good.
Why are you trying to get
As
Sunny
it
to
will
go
be
off?
for the very long time.
Yours.
Oh, no, I wouldn't worry about that.
You wouldn't worry about that?
No, I wouldn't worry about that.
Wouldn't worry about that. Okay. Why not?
Oh, fuck, there's a wall.
Too far.
Walking.
Stop.
Very weird. Sunny's looking at me like she wants to kill me.
I'm sure he'd
All
figure
right,
it out when he
everyone.
hit the wall.
He did.
We're
hit the wall.
doing
He did.
we're doing a bit of a twofer
It
here
has
today.
been a long time.
Oh. Since when? Since when? Been a long time since.
Don't worry. Not
Okay.
important.
Okay, gotcha. We're doing a little twofer here in that Mr. Moss has been operating as acting state defender since he was went to the position to keep things moving as smoothly as quickly as we possibly can, which I commend him for extremely. We are going to do the formal swearing in today, so we're going to thank you everyone for their attendance. Thank you everyone for your participation. Montana, do you want to say any words before or after?
My words come after.
Okay, that's ominous. Oath or affirmation though?
Oh, oath for sure.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Raise your hand. All right. I state your name.
I, Montana J. Moss,
Jay. Okay. Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will administer justice without respect to persons
that I will administer justice without respect to persons
and do equal rights to the poor and to the rich,
and do equal rights to the poor and to the rich,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and perform all duties
and perform all duties
incumbent upon me as a state judge under the Constitution and laws of San Andreas.
Is that the?
Is
You
he
just
being
said
a
judge.
judiciary?
Fucking yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Do you want to be a judge again?
Hey, was this all
Do-
ruse?
Do you want to
Yeah.
come back to us?
I'm really low on judges.
Yeah,
And
but what am I gonna
definitely
do
not
about
that I just have a
Santorini
migraine.
over there?
Hi.
You want to take over PDO?
God no.
Okay.
I don't
fine,
think we
guess we'll
should
go to
trust the. I don't think we should trust the girls to take PDO yet.
yet. Okay. Redo. I state your name.
I, Montana Moss,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
of the state of San Andreas against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
of the state of San Andreas against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
and that I will bear true faith, goodness, and allegiance to the same.
Yeah, talking's hard, right? That I take this obligation freely.
Yeah, talking's hard, right? And I take this obligation freely,
Nice. Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will faithfully discharge
And I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office of the Public Defender's Office, of which I'm about to enter.
Oh, flourish. So help me God.
So help me God.
You are sworn in.
All right.
What a beautiful moment.
I almost got him there on that first one.
Very
Yeah.
close.
We could have had him back.
I do have a
Could've.
question, Lady Baker.
What's that?
To what degree is someone who takes the oath expected to protect and defend the Constitution against the foreign and domestic?
With a gun, with their life.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to war with KO eventually. We all know we're on the precipice. We have been for years.
Oh my god.
I got a rifle for that one when that happens.
Governor?
No, you
Yeah.
won't.
RPG?
Who will?
No,
Tank?
no.
What the
I
fuck you
know.
going to get the tank over there? How you going to do that?
Get the cargo bomb and you take
Airdrop.
the... Yeah, you just take a tank without a jump. Airship?
You definitely think the cargo bob can lift something that heavy is astounding.
I don't know.
Two
you can
cargo
take,
bombs.
You could take an army ship, anything, just drop.
I'm on tugboat.
That's a good day. Montana, did you want to say a few words?
Oh yeah, my speech. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, on November 8th, 2024, I left the Public Defender's Office and left the life of a trial attorney. 380 days later, I've returned, anointed by God through his messenger, the governor, Brother Jeremy. I have been empowered for a reason. God chose me because they need a beacon to lead this office, a beacon of integrity, uncompromising morals, and sheer intellect when it comes to the legal field. This is a department that is going to be built upon trust and loyalty, and we will not budge or break over the smallest fucking straws. For far too long, this department has been stagnant, has been a standard corporate 9 to 5 that people have just kind of clocked in and done their job just good enough to get by and clocked out and called it a day. That will no longer be the case, damn it. PDO is built off passion, a passion that I have, a passion I wish to use. That beacon I mentioned earlier is meant to inspire these others like Santorini, like Moriger, like Reese Schultz, to have that same passion and that same ability to argue in favor of our clients to win the case on the legal aspects and win the case in the minds performing the mental terrorism necessary to shake the DOJ in their boots, to shake the police in their boots or their shoes, whatever they're wearing. The long and short of it is this: it's a new era for PDO, an era of promise, an era of excellence, and an era you don't want to miss out on. Apply today.
The answer's still no.
That's my public defender. DOJ, you're going down, okay?
Yeah, what do you say?
I'm going to war for this guy.
Okay.
Brother Jeremy will supply you with weaponry.
No, not that kind of war. Not that kind of war. Oh my
We'll
god.
meet on the beaches of KO.
What is
Yeah.
What is a 7 Private Ryan?
Yeah,
We'll
I didn't
storm
mean
the
like
beaches.
war. I
Oh,
meant,
no, no,
like-
no. You signed up for
If
this.
that's the case, if we're still on
gosh.
the beaches, that makes you defending them, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I meant like war with our. Never mind. Okay.
All right. Congratulations, boss.
Yes, thank you, Brother Jeremy, and do me a favor, thank God for me.
Always do every night.
All right. When did you have anything to say?
No.
Okay.
No, no.
All right.
We're bringing our brooms because it's a mess.
What?
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 What does that mean?
It's a mess. We're gonna clean it. We're gonna clean it up.
Oh, we're cleaning up. Okay,
We're-
I got you.
Yeah. That was a very good speech. If you couldn't tell, I'm riled up. I'm ready to go.
Good. You should be amped.
Yeah.
It's almost time.
Probably.
need to go
I
get
don't
sprung,
see
so
how
I'm-
they
I'm
are
not
going to get
energy
a
enough- I'm not high
conviction
enough on
here
energy.
based off of this indictment. Maybe they are knowing something I am not.
Okay, I'm gonna head out. Too bad.
Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you, Santorini? How do you feel?
I told you I'm ready to go to war for you now. That was a great speech. We're gonna take it to him. We will never lose another singular case ever again. Well, okay.
You'll get a choice in that at sometimes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's true.
Huh? What?
All right. That was it. You
You need to cough, Santorini. Huh?
Hello there, Mr. Bourbon.
Hello, Sonny. How are you?
I am Sonny. How are you?
Not too bad. Can't complain.
Oh, that is good. Would you like to come into the court?
Please.
You must be such a head.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm just kidding. I don't
Alright.
care. Please
Sonny,
do not shoot up the court or stab anybody.
I do not have firearms license.
Are we being let in yet?
No, not you.
Okay.
How we doing, Governor? How about yourself? Doing well, thank you.
Good otherwise, though.
That's good.
No. I don't. If this ends up being a long one, I will be extremely surprised. As far as security goes, whatever is least obnoxious to you, I don't care about hats. No. Face coverings. Again, This is gonna be really interesting because migraine, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Are you happy,
Hi.
the clerk? Are you needing any help with anything?
I don't need any help with it. I don't have anyone recording, but you know, I don't really think I need it.
Okay,
Do you want to help?
I don't care.
Have you
I only
read this
ask it.
one?
Did I what?
Have you read this one by chance?
Yes. I was reading the indictment prior to come to here.
Hey, what's up?
Is it okay if I sit over there as well, or do you want me behind?
I'm gonna allow it just for her, for medical reasons to help her in and out. Usually
Yeah.
Fahidi over there kind of looks a little weird, but if anyone asks, that's why I did, because she's got her leg situation. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I asked. So.
Yeah, no problem.
Alrighty.
We're supposed to be impartial and shit.
Yeah.
Or at least look it. I am reading through this one and I'm like, I'm really hoping their obstruction that they're saying is just not that she was obnoxious.
I think that from what I am reading, it is because the brother was in the bushes, the person that robbed the ATM, and then she not providing that information, not allowing the officers to properly investigate the scene to be possibly finding him when she is fleeing, is the only thing that I can be thinking. But it will all
she
depend
told
on
them,
what they argue.
she snitched right away while she was there that it wasn't her, that it was her brother. That she told them that there was someone else in the scene.
Yes, but why is she not telling them he is hidden in the bush when they are on the scene and not after they had to chase it her?
There's no legal requirement for them to snitch. Not to that degree. They can't lie. But they are not required to snitch.
No, that is fair. But it could be argued, and I am
I hope
happy
they
to
do.
hear the arguments. It could be argued
Yeah.
that the fact that she fled the scene, preventing them from properly investigating the scene.
But then
I could tell
everyone
you-
who's ever evades then gets that.
Not necessarily.
She was charged with evasion. She was charged for failure to obey a lawful order. I'm really, really curious what they're gonna say, because this is not the best setup for this charge. At least from what I have and from the affidavits that I read.
Yes, I think it will depend on the arguing.
Yeah, we'll see what they present. And God knows if she even fucking shows up.
Is she supposed to?
We need the
Yeah.
raptures happening.
Oh.
Thank you for the advance warning. Did God tell you?
Well, I don't believe in the rapture. It's a different. I believe in Revelation. Different thing.
Then why would he shout out, "It is the rapture"?
And better question, why were you not raptured?
I don't believe in it. That's why.
Wow.
Well, why would you call it the rapture if it is something you are not believing in? And why are you not believing it if you are seeing it and calling it as such?
I have a question.
Yes?
Do you believe in dragons?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. That's all.
Where do I sit?
I don't know what that means. He did not answer. He is
I don't know either.
non-responsive. Non-responsive witness.
Where? Behind the wall?
Answer the question, Mr. Barbant.
What would you like from me? Yeah, over here. Gotcha. Yes, Sonny, what was the question?
You don't recall the
okay.
question about the why are you calling it the rapture if you're not believing in the rapture, and why you're not believing in the rapture if you just call it the rapture and they witness the rapture itself in the occurrence.
Miss Chief Justice.
Well, you have to just have a question. If you were to
I
see
wanted
something
to
that you
come
didn't
by
believe
and
in, right?
See you be judged.
What would you do?
I would investigate and would be inclined to believe it based upon the investigation results.
Okay. Do you think I've had time to investigate it so far?
I don't
At
know.
least
I
the
don't know
lore.
that I would just label it to be something that I am not believing in, though.
So this is the thing. Could be a rapture. You find out, but they come back, then it's not.
Oh. But it's
I mean, that-
there. I
that's
would
big.
advise in the future, say, oh my god, what could this be? Or my gods,
No.
depending upon your views of the world.
Hey,
Jeremy, you want to sit in the jury box?
Oh,
by
because
the way?
JJ's a friend of the
Sure.
party.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
Yori
yeah,
box
yeah.
is filling up. It is getting to be too full.
You can sit over there. It's still enough spots.
Montana hates me again.
I want to sit on the
Montana
end
has no
though.
reason to hate you.
Because if I want to talk bad about both attorneys, I don't want to be close enough to either of them for them to hear me.
Oh yeah, sit on the end.
I want
sit
to
on
hear
the end.
everything you have to
Also, can
say
you put
about
your
me.
hands up?
I do not think you
My
do.
hands up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Well, you only say
Just-
good things
just-
about me
just-
because I'm a good person.
Just keep, just,
Yeah.
just keep.
What?
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Oh.
What
Oh
would you like
shit,
from
I
me?
was going to do that.
What?
What do you got? What do you got in here? What do you? Where's your food?
I don't have any food.
What you?
He is a monk. He live off of the earth.
Jesus crackers. What are they called?
The what first?
Eucharist?
The body of Christ.
The Eucharist?
Yeah, that's the one.
Conjure some fish.
What? Do you have... I'm not trying this.
I will be very careful with that question, Mr. Bombard.
What?
Nothing.
Thank you, Sonny.
What did you think about Montana's speech?
Paused at mental terrorism. Interesting. That was a nice little ad.
Wait, I didn't hear that. What did you think about the speech?
I
was
am
good.
very
That
still
was good.
concerned.
That was good. I think you... I had the part where you said, I've been endowed by God to do this.
Well, I have been. You're his messenger.
That's...
Hey.
Thank you.
And you came to me, which means God came to me. Chose
Hey,
me.
Mr. Moss.
That is a sound argument.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is your defendant here today?
I have no reason to believe why they wouldn't be.
Okay, we'll find out.
Lady Baker, I still
Maggie,
hold
what is
much
that?
concern regarding the expectation of protecting
Okay.
foreign and domestic terrorism and
I think it'll
defend
be
the
fine.
Constitution. What is the expectation of this?
When you were called, when Gondor calls for aid, you answer. Gondor's Jeremy.
Is this like in a visory role? Is this like in a front
No combat.
lines role?
You could probably get some sort of, captain or I don't know, lieutenant or something. We can make you.
Do
like,
I have
you
the
know,
ability to
commander role.
nominate the designated representative?
For what? Representative for what?
For to be taking my place in the defending. There will need to be somebody left to be carry on with life as we did be knowing it before.
Oh, we have designated survivors.
How do you get on that list?
It's like a secret society thing. You have to get into the Illuminati, and then you become a designated survivor after a bit.
Oh my god. Do you have connections, please?
I do, but I could get him to if he became Supreme Court.
You know how strongly I'm feeling about this. It is
I
not
know
fair.
you feel so strongly.
Why do you wheeze? Why'd you wheeze? Why'd you wheeze at that? Why'd you wheeze at that? Why'd you?
Look at those people. They are
Why'd
not
you
going to
fucking
scoot
wheeze
down
at
for
that?
me to sit there, and then those two
You
will
can
sit
tell
on the
them
end.
to scoot down.
I will tell them
I
to
was running
scoot
a
down.
gang then, okay? I
I'm
didn't
going to
have
wait till
time to
everybody's
do
sitting and they
garbage
tell
stuff.
everybody to scoot down because I want it to be on the end.
Who-
No, it will be in the
Who's
middle.
texting me?
I'm guilty anymore. They're gone. Okay.
Bryce, get over here.
Name? Yes.
Wait.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Well,
We're gonna
I
get
don't
everyone
think it's
sussed
concrete,
out. I'm gonna
but
head to the
you're-
back.
you're supposed to.
We'll
You're
have
the
a
defendant.
conversation after that.
One of them is
Right.
being crippled.
Yeah, one of our employees.
Can I ask him to move down? That is not seem very nice.
Yeah, you can. Just use your mouth.
Oh, just made the governor do it. Perfect.
Can let's go all the way down?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Which
so
one of
rude.
you is the best do talkers about the attorneys?
Something.
I need to
She's
sit next to
asking-
them.
When you sit next to them. Okay, watch out. I'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Watch out. All right, something all the way out. All the way out, Sonny.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah, you can't squeeze through here, Sonny. You have to go all the way out and then all the way back in. It's a thing.
It's happening eventually. There we go. All right, now go in.
No, I can't. You are in the west still. Most
Whatever.
please.
That's why I like courtroom too.
Oh my god, hey there. I coming to sit next
Nope.
to you.
That's
Gun.
not what I want to do right now.
Oh my god, no weapons.
Bryce, just stay where you are. Do what you're supposed to be
No,
doing.
I'll wait
please.
for you to go in.
Sitting at the table with Montana. Bryce, you're just supposed to be there with Montana. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I didn't hear what.
Oh, this could be
Yeah,
interesting.
She just called me and she's freaking out.
Oh, I just got out of pillbox about 15 minutes ago.
Jesus Christ!
'cause-
All right, talk to me. Damn it.
I love Montana.
I want to snack. I'll be back. I am looking for snacks.
She's doing the thing where she's just texting me going, because she's having anxiety and freaking out about this.
Well, the time for anxiety and freaking out is past. It is too late. You are here at the color.
Well, for you folks here, the government winter ball is going to be on January 9th and 10th.
Okay.
You excited about that? You be?
I'm supposed to only be in this booth for like a week, so.
All rise. Court is now in session with the Honorable Justice Winifred Baker presiding.
Oh my god, my
Hello, everyone. You're free to be seated.
Oh my god, she's so graceful. I always forgetting that part.
We are here today for a hearing for 2025 CM 207, State of San Andreas v. Bryce Lawless. My name is Winifred Baker. I am the Chief Justice for the State of San Andreas, and I'll be presiding over this case. A few quick things. I know that everyone here, aside from the defendant, has participated in cases before. I trust in your decorum. So I'll give a truncated version. There will be no crosstalk. There will be no disrespect to across the bench. If you wish to do more than one round of rebuttals, request that. We will not do the circling of the drain for 20 minutes. This is a one charge court case. I am hoping to get this kind of pinned in just to that so that we respect everyone's time here. Anything to address? I know we have the one open one open exhibit that was submitted that I haven't specifically accepted yet. But is there any other pretrial motions?
Nothing beyond that, Your Honor.
Nothing on my side, Your Honor.
All right. Just for brevity, I will be accepting that exhibit as there was no objection. let's go into some introductions
let
real
him into
quick.
the
So we're going to
courtroom,
start
please?
with the state. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Hamza the Burrito Darwish, first chair for the state.
Wonderful. Second chair?
Sorry, the burrito part caught me off guard. Deputy State Attorney Jaina Ellison.
Good to have the burrito in the in the court. Thank you.
I just love
being here.
burritos. I just love burritos, that's why.
Noted.
I want
Great.
a burrito. Give to me.
Defense.
I'm just trying to
Hello,
make
I'm
sure if they
Montana
can hear
Moss,
it me.
the official state public defender and first chair in this matter.
Wonderful. And if I could please have the defendant just rise and state your name real quick, if you're able to.
Reese Schultz.
Is it?
Wait, who?
That's not it. What the hell?
Oh, my name's not that. Oh my god, I'm tired. Ah.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What is my name? I've
What?
been to the hospital 3 times in the last hour. I apologize. Bryce Wallace.
Oh my.
Okay.
What?
You're totally fine. Go ahead. Feel free to make yourself comfortable again as well. All right. With that, given we have no pre-trial motions, the one open exhibit is accepted. We've got ourselves all introduced. We're going to start with openings. State, when you're ready.
Fantastic. Your Honor, today the state will show the defendant knowingly and intentionally obstructed justice. Obstruction of justice is not an accidental misunderstanding. It is a deliberate act meant to interfere with law enforcement, and in this case, that is exactly what the defendant chose to do.
Oh my god.
The evidence will show that the defendant engaged in conduct that that falls within the definition of the offense as state of Sandaris. As a court of the war, obstruction includes providing false information to peace officers while being detained and/or arrested, destroying, tampering with, or concealing evidence, or intentionally breaking the laws that to draw attention to law enforcement to order, mislead, distract, or impede their duties. To demonstrate the defendant's actions on October 28 were the conscious efforts to hinder a lawful investigation to prevent officers from carrying out their duties. Finally, we hear testimony from responding officers and evidence that makes the defendant's intentions to obstruct justice today. Thank you.
Wonderful. Real quick before we get to the defense, can I, we have someone joining us up here. Can I have you identified for us?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Maury Yeager. I'm a paralegal and bar certified attorney, representing our client as the second chair.
Second chair. Okay, noted. All right, defense, when you're ready with your opening.
Sorry, one moment. Haven't been at the podium in a while. Your Honor, people of the court, the state, as I've already made clear, are planning to paint my client's actions and statements as intentional and obstructive to the investigation of an ATM robbery call. They'll call 4 officers to the stand, and only 2 will be able to attest to my client's actions and statements at the scene, as only 2 were privy to the full conversation. These 2 officers will proceed to describe my client's behavior and statements in a manner that grossly overstate their impact on the investigation itself. I won't sit here and pretend this is the trial of the century, but this will establish precedent that will carry throughout the state. Obstruction of justice, as it's defined and as the state so lovingly defined for us, is an unlawful hindrance of an investigation. It's not simply this person didn't comply on scene, or this person said one little falsehood that we can easily kind of brush away. A hindrance is an undue burden. It is a burden that exceeds the steps of a normal investigation. It's a burden that requires time and effort from law enforcement to sort through and handle. Everything that will be described in this courtroom today will not be a burden, and it will not exceed the normal scope and steps of an investigation. My client was already charged and processed for the crime she did commit. Obstruction of justice is not one of these. When all is said and done, we will ask you, Your Honor, to find the correct verdict, a not guilty one. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. With that said, it's now going to be the state's turn. Go ahead. You may call up your first witness or present your first piece of evidence.
One moment, Your Honor. Can we just have 2 minutes here? My second chair needs to meditate, and she's going to be questioning the defendant here shortly. Sorry, the officer here shortly. Can we just have maybe a 2-minute break or 3-minute break, if that's possible?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your second chair is the one who's having an issue, or is one of
This is
the
my second chair, yes.
Okay. Is there a reason why you can't start and while she?
I can, but I can't. I don't want to risk any, her missing anything or anything like that,
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we at least get the witness up there and sworn in, and that can probably take in part of the time instead of doing a full recess?
I would rather too.
I'm good now. I'm so sorry.
You're perfectly fine.
Perfect. Okay. The state would like to call Officer Jack Rivers to the stand.
Alrighty, Mr. Rivers, come on up. We're gonna have you meet with the bailiff here to get you sworn in.
All right. Would you like an oath or an affirmation, sir?
Oath is fine.
Yeah,
All
God.
right. Please raise your right hand, please.
See.
Not yet. With this sworn in.
All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may take your seat. Witness has been sworn, Your Honor.
State whenever you're ready.
Permission to approach?
Blanket permission to approach. I trust you guys aren't going to stab me.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good evening, Officer Rivers. How are you today?
Doing all right.
Just for
I do love
the
the car.
court's records, can you state your name and occupation?
Jack Rivers, corporal with the SASP.
All right, lovely. And on the date of October 28th, were you on duty that day?
I was.
All right. And did you respond to an ATM around noonish? I believe it was.
It's more. It was at the AM, so it would have been later.
Is that the midnight?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm a little dumb. Around midnight.
Yeah, I did.
Can you tell us what happened? What you saw when you responded to that?
Myself and my doubled up partner, 420 Madeline Monroe, was the first to arrive on scene. We saw multiple vehicles, 2, I believe, as well as a truck that was flagged for Grand Theft Auto. We saw multiple hurt locals on the ground, but we also saw a woman with blue and white hair that was identified as Bryce Lawless later on at the cells. She did have I at first thought it was a crowbar, but my partner later told me that it was a wrench in her hand.
Your Honor, can I motion to strike that for hearsay?
Specifically, which portion?
The bit about the wrench and the crowbar. What his partner told him.
Gotcha. State. Any response?
One.
Yeah. And to be clear, we'd be keeping the question. It's just that one sentence that I just wouldn't be considering.
Yep.
Your Honor, it's not hearsay, as his partner is here in court today and will be testifying.
All right, we're going to strike that sentence, and we're going to let her speak that if she's going to speak in court.
All right.
Yep. Continue.
Are we going to just that final sentence regarding his partner?
Oh yeah, everything else is fine. We're just basically me in my mind. I'm just really not going to consider that with any weight, and I'm sure it'll be handled elsewhere. We're good to go.
Fine. Alrighty.
We last left off that you arrived, that you saw a woman with blue and white hair who was later identified as Bryce Lawless in the cells. If you want to
So good to continue then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So we made contact with her and started to speak with her. She got into the Sand King when we were trying to have her detained on scene. We then got into this giant 15-minute session around so there of trying to get her to step out of the vehicle so we could get it figured out. She refused to get out of the vehicle multiple times. And sorry. We spent a good, I would say, 10-15 minutes trying to get her out of the vehicle, but she refused to. At one point I did notice that she was injured on her head, looked like some sort of blunt force trauma possibly. After around 10 to 15 minutes, she started the vehicle and said that she's going to go because she hates doctors. We then began to chase her up GOH, heading north, to where she ultimately crashed into a local vehicle and the car died.
Right. What was your initial reason for being on that scene?
We got reports of an ATM robbery and Arcade alert.
All right. And you saw? Did you see any other individuals on scene?
No, I did not.
Alright. What other officers were on scene with you?
It was myself, Madeline, a recently hired officer that I can't think of his name right now. I believe it's Tyler. I apologize. And I believe Laney Bishop.
All right. And were you able to identify the defendant on scene?
What do you mean?
Was she asked to identify? Was she...
Yeah, we asked her to exit the vehicle so we could, figure out what was going on and why we were getting calls of an ATM there. She stated that she did not rob the ATM and that we could even search her if we wanted to. Her hair is different right now as it was to on scene. It was white and blue.
I'm going to object to narrative on this. This is very much exceeding the scope of the question.
That's fair. We'll ask other
Sure.
question.
Yeah, we'll pick it up from there. But yeah, we don't want to continue on too much because it gets off the rails. Yep.
Okay. So. All right, and you stated, sorry.
You're fine.
You stated that she did or did not identify herself. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, she did not self-identify herself.
All right,
until
but she did
later.
say you could search her. Did she get out of the vehicle and let you search her?
No.
When you typically arrive to ATM and there is someone on scene, what is your usual process?
Normally, by the time we arrive, they are pulling cash out of the ATM or getting into their vehicle. Normally, people run by then. But because it was a bit different of a situation, she got into her vehicle almost immediately when we got there. So,
would searching her have helped you identify if she had robbed the ATM or not?
it would have, yes. We would have been able to see that she didn't have anything on her person. She could have, or well, we would have had more questions should we have been able to, get that far along, but we never were able to.
And about how many times did you tell her to get out of the vehicle so you could continue your investigation?
An annoyingly lot of times, respectfully.
Sorry. And then you stated earlier something about a flagged vehicle.
Yeah, when we were arriving on scene, our plate reader had flagged the.
Sorry, I'm going to object to narrative and counsel's testifying. That wasn't a question.
I'll frame it as a question.
Yeah, it's on the edge here. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. What vehicle did the individual get into?
A Sand King XL.
Okay. And why did that vehicle stand out at all for any reason? Or
It
was
was
it
flagged
just sort
for
of like
grand
the
theft.
other ones?
That one was more pointed outwards. Like the rear of the vehicle was backed up to the ATM itself. But compared to the other vehicles, they were like the sides were parked along the gas station itself rather than in a backed up parked manner, I suppose.
Did the defendant comply with any orders given on scene?
Not really, no. She entered the vehicle, we asked her to get out. She wouldn't. She fled, or, well, evaded, I suppose. Once we got her, or, well, once the vehicle crashed, only then did she kind of surrender herself. So on the ATM scene, no.
When she evaded, when you guys chased her, was she still a suspect in your ATM robbery?
To me, yes.
So up until apprehending her, was that all part of the same, I guess, active robbery investigation?
It was, yeah. I had still assumed that it was for the ATM since she refused to get out and let us conduct our investigation.
Why was the defendant not charged for an ATM robbery?
She was not seen with any of the marked bills that you would pull out of a ATM on her person. We also did not see her smashing the ATM open by the time we arrived on scene.
And would, if she had listened to your questions and provided information earlier, would that have made her not a suspect earlier?
I'm going to object to leading.
That's fair.
Yeah. To be clear, sustained, but yeah. When you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I want to submit anything. All right. At this time, can I submit Exhibit C1, the CAD alert for the ATM robbery, and then Exhibit C2, the report of the flagged vehicle?
Defense. Anything?
No objections.
They are submitted. Anything else for us?
All right. How did the defendant's actions affect you from carrying out your duties?
I'm
we
gonna
were-
object to calls for legal conclusion.
State.
I'm just asking for his, personal opinion on his actions on seeing how were they were affected.
I never
Yeah,
stated
we're
they
gonna
were.
overrule
Thank
that
you.
objection. Go ahead.
All right, you can. Would you like me to re-ask the question?
Yes, please.
How did the defendant's actions affect your ability to carry out your duties?
We were unable to search the area for anything that could have led us to who could have robbed the ATM, and we were unable to fully conduct our investigation into the ATM itself.
Due to that, to your knowledge, do you believe any evidence could have been lost or the scene compromised?
I'm gonna object to speculation on that. We're in hypothetical land now.
With his
State.
experience, he would know like certain things that they look for in order to charge the things that they charge, and with being deterred from the scene due to having to deal with the defendant's actions, I'm simply seeing if there's any consequences that to their investigation from that.
I'm going to say that the question itself was, do you believe any evidence could have been lost in the scene or compromised? Sustained. Speculative. So we're going to continue to a different question, or you can restate it another way.
All right. Let's see. Did you yourself collect any evidence throughout this investigation or attempt of an investigation?
I documented the CCTV cameras around the gas station, but no, other than that, no, it was not me. Not that I could recall, anyways.
All right. The state would like to submit the CCTV cameras in the area. No, I gotta find what exhibits those are. Apologies.
So, that one. I denied CCTV subpoena, and those were not submitted as exhibits or accepted. They were submitted as part of a request for a CCTV subpoena.
My apologies. I came on this a bit late.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page on that. To be clear, those can be subpoenaed on the docket, and I encourage you guys to do that. It just needed a little bit more information, and we never got around to it. So,
did the defendant state anything post arrest?
Yeah, she mentioned that it was her brother that had robbed the ATM and that he was sitting in a bush somewhere on scene.
Was this? Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh, it's just she had stated to us that she told us that it was not her that robbed it. It's basically saying, "See, I told the truth."
All right. And was anything was anything off about that statement about it being a brother?
Off how?
Never mind. I'll withdraw.
Could I draw the witness's attention to one of the exhibits earlier submitted?
go ahead. Absolutely.
Could I draw your attention to exhibit C1?
Thank you for your service.
That would be the cat alert. Are you having any troubles finding that?
Sorry. No, I found it.
All right. Could you read that out to the court?
It's a cat alert for a 1090 ATM robbery at Pacific Bluffs for a female breaking into an ATM.
All right. So,
Oh, that's important.
when the defendant was stating comments about her brother, with the sorry, let me rethink that question.
I look at
Oh,
that.
okay. With that cat alert there, with the evidence in mind, was anything off about her statements about a brother being on scene?
I mean, I like I said, I didn't get a chance to fully search the scene, so it's unknown if her brother was around in the area. I took it as maybe that she could have handed something off to the brother, but I was unsure. She also did mention while getting medical that she has a big family.
I'm
but
gonna
she did not-
I'm gonna motion to strike this as narrative. This is certainly off the scope of this question.
That's fine.
go ahead.
Let's keep the main answer.
Understood. Go,
All right.
go ahead when you're ready.
And when did she initially mention the brother?
Objection leading. Actually, no. Objection asked and answered. He already answered. This is post arrest.
Okay. Well, was there any other mention of her brother other than post arrest, to your knowledge?
When she got arrested at the car, she did mention something about a brother.
Prior to arrest? Just for clarification.
Yeah, that he was in a bush on scene when at the bridge near the military base.
Was that the post arrest? Alright, there's what I'm getting at is because I'm needing clarification also, so I don't mean to run you in circles, Officer Rivers. So you're only aware of the one she made post arrest about the brother being in the bush. Just for clarification.
I do remember her mentioning a brother at the bridge itself, but once at Triple SO, she mentioned a brother again hiding in a bush.
Okay. Did she mention the bush in the initial mention of her brother?
Say again, sorry.
When she initially at the bridge, did she mention brother in a bush or just that it was her brother?
I'm gonna object to leading again. We've kind of been like soft leading the last 4 questions, kind of to get him to a certain answer. This has been leading for 4 questions now.
I'm not trying to lead. I'm just trying to separate the two. What was mentioned prior and post arrest.
Your Honor, if I may.
One more round.
If they wanted what was mentioned, perhaps the question, what was said or what was mentioned?
We're gonna sustain the objection. I believe things have gotten a little confused. There are other ways you can state it. The defense was kind enough to suggest a way to do so. Do you want to give that a go? As one less go. Otherwise, we've circled this drain a bit too much for me.
That's fine. I'm gonna confer with my co-counsel, and then we might be done here in a minute.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Your Honor, if I may to approach.
Blanket permission. Go ahead. Just don't
Sorry,
stop me.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yep.
So, Officer Rivers. So you stated the defendant stated something on scene of medical, correct? I just want to make sure before I ask this question.
Yes, he had mentioned. Sorry, did you want me to
No,
continue?
I
in that
don't. I'm going to ask. So, what did the defendant say while getting medical?
She had mentioned her brother striking her. That it was her brother that striked her. I apologize. And at the time of the arrest is when she mentioned her brother again.
Did she mention her brother's name?
I don't recall. She just said she has a large family by the name of Lawless.
Okay. I think that's all I have at right now. I have no further questions at this time, Your Honor.
Beautiful. Defense, when you're ready.
All right. Let me grab this podium again. Hey, Rivers.
Hello, sir.
While we're on the topic, I'll just keep with this statement at the time of medical. Does the statement that she was struck by her brother align with your previous testimony that you saw her injured with a wound on her head?
Say again, sorry.
Does the statement you had heard that my client mentioned her brother striking her, does that align with what you had previously stated in this courtroom, that she had a visible blow to the head?
I do believe so, yes.
Okay. And so that would lend credence that my client was not giving you false statements then, correct?
Not that I believe so.
Okay. One moment, I have to scroll in my notes in the text to speech because I'm a blind man. It's a pain. So when you first arrived on scene, what did you say to my client?
That she was not free to leave, that she's being detained.
Okay. Did you get into why there was an ATM robbery and begin talking about those kind of things?
No, I don't recall. Well, I did mention it at one point, but I was trying to get her to step out of the vehicle first.
Okay. So beyond the commands to step out of the vehicle, were you asking her, trying to get an idea of who may have done this?
I didn't really get a chance to ask more questions. She refused to get out of the vehicle. I was trying to get her out of the Sand King first before I could ask more questions.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, and so you just didn't have the opportunity to do any question and answer before the pursuit?
Not many, no. We did mention that there was a ATM call, and that is the reason why she said we could search her to see that she didn't have any bills or anything on her.
Okay, and so I guess to the best of your knowledge, how did that question and answer take place?
Are you able to re-ask it? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
To the best of your knowledge, what did you ask to get her to speak about the potential consent to search?
We were investigating an ATM call.
Okay. before I get into this next bit, the defense would like to submit Exhibit E1.
State, anything on that one?
Trying to look at what that one was again. One moment here on that.
Line 40.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, Rivers, you could go ahead and pull that up. I won't ask you about it immediately, but we are going to get to it.
Sure. Which one is it again?
E1, it's on line 40 of the docket. It should be described as incident location.
I got it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. In your testimony for the state, did you the statements my client made were about a bush? Is that correct? As
Did
like
she
a hiding
mention
spot.
a bush? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I believe you. Did you state that earlier?
Yes.
I believe you
Sorry,
did.
I didn't understand your question.
Apologies, my fault. And presumably this bush would be on the scene of the ATM robberies, correct?
Somewhere around the area. Yeah.
Okay. Looking at E1, is there a bush in that photo?
In the photo, no.
Okay. To your knowledge, are there any bushes around that ATM?
Yes, there is.
Okay. In your experience, is it common for police to look in the area around the reported crime scene for potential suspects?
Depending on how the investigation goes, yes.
Okay. And there was multiple units on this scene, correct?
Correct.
Okay. As part of that kind of standard procedure, do you generally look in like common hiding places, alleys, hidden corners, bushes, for example?
Look wherever you have to look to be able to find, who you're looking for. Yeah.
Of course. And apologies, my things are breaking. Well, apologies.
You're good. Take your time.
Someone's buzzing.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for a while.
I know it's gonna break my train of thought too.
There's not an end call button, or
I would imagine there is. Oh, thank God.
I'll go ahead and put a notice. I did not say it up front. Please silence your phones. Dear God.
All right, apologies, Rivers. Well, I'm almost done with you. I promise.
You're good.
Do the police require multiple units to detain one vehicle?
I mean, normally, yes, we have everybody there should the suspect try and resist or be violent. Yeah.
You say normally, but I'm asking, in all instances, when there's a second unit available, do police always use both units to detain one vehicle?
Objection.
Objection.
Calls for
What's that
conclusion.
So the question was, and let me make sure, because I was doing notes and my notes are scribbles at this point. Your question was, when there's a second unit available, do police always use both units to detain one vehicle? Is that the question that's being objected to?
That's correct.
Okay. And that's on calls for conclusion.
Yes, because he's trying to get an answer for like all calls, all situations. If there's a second unit, like.
Okay. Defense, your rebuttal to that.
I'm getting a lot of normalies, a lot of sometimes. I'm trying to establish.
Hey,
kind of
thank you for the
how
subs,
often
Z. My heart is happy. I'm just sending an email.
this
Have
is,
paying attention
this is
to
done.
this case.
I'm trying to establish if
I don't
these
think
other
that
units that
they're
arrive on a
going to get a
crime scene are
conviction
free
on this
to
charge, if I'm
perform
being
police
honest.
duties. You know what? Hey, I'll withdraw and rephrase.
Okay, fine. Let's do that.
I can't wait to go up against Mr. Moss. Put him in his place.
Rivers, do all sworn police officers in this state have the sense of vision?
I mean,
Objection to the evidence, Your Honor, to this?
Overruled. This is obviously going towards something else, so we're gonna give you a little bit of runway. Don't mess around too much, okay?
I would never mess around about vision, Your Honor. Well, of course. Do you need me to ask that again?
sure, yeah.
Yeah, is it do all sworn officers in this state have vision?
Well, I do only have one working eye, but yes, as far as I'm aware, most officers have their vision.
Okay. And with kind of referencing that question, actually, no, apologies. Where was the second unit posted while you were at the truck questioning the client?
He was behind us or closer to the road on scene.
Okay. How about how far would that have been from you?
Objection, Your Honor. The officer's not gonna know, like, take a measuring tape and know exactly how long distance.
That's the word about.
You hear the word about.
Overruled.
Okay.
Am I good to answer?
Yeah, you're good to answer.
As close as you can. Yeah.
All units were in front of the store, the gas station itself.
Okay. When officers are on the scene of an alleged crime, are they only looking at the detained suspect? Is that their sole focus? Okay. Okay. You guys aren't looking at anything else?
No, they're getting ready for a suspect to evade. It really depends on the investigation itself.
Okay. Last couple ones. My client was already on scene when you arrived, correct?
Yep.
And there was no other police present prior to your arrival, correct?
No, we were the first ones on scene.
Okay. Therefore, my client cannot be considered a third party interrupting a police scene, correct?
He was directly in front of the ATM.
Perfect. Nothing further.
State when you're ready.
1 moment, Your Honor.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's very hard for me to look at my questions while we're while also talking.
Yeah, go.
Jeremy.
Oh, it's a
Sorry.
problem we've had for years now.
Do you need to go?
Multitasking. When you're ready.
Go ahead, Sunny.
I am multitasking.
All right. The injury to her head, that was mentioned here. Was the defendant responding appropriately to your questions?
I can
or
scooch
to
down
your
one.
responding. I guess not all of them were probably questions, but responding appropriately to what you were asking or saying to her.
I would say no. To be honest, she seemed very out of it.
So what her responses? Did they seem like they were? Sorry, let me rephrase that. So was she showing signs of confusion?
Objection leading.
All right, I'll retract.
No, you don't have to retract that one. I don't think it was.
Was she treated for those injuries at any point?
Yes, she was.
All right. And to your knowledge, what was the conclusion of that treatment? Did she need to go to pillbox or?
No, she was cleared by Saffir.
All right. You stated the reason that you could not ask additional questions was due to the fact that she would not exit the vehicle and comply.
Yes.
Are you able to safely question someone who's refusing to leave their vehicle?
No, I wouldn't say so. The vehicle was ran or left on, and I didn't want to be near that truck while it was left on.
Understood. On scene, did the defendant ever point to any bush location specifically?
I want to object to scope.
Yep. Scope from the previous line of questioning. Yes?
Correct.
The previous line of questioning did involve the bush and the bush's location. So
she's
asking, did the defendant ever imply a specific bush?
DJ.
Your Honor, if I may.
Go ahead.
Secondly, my client's statements on the scene have never been brought up, and so this is kind of a foundation and assuming facts objection as well. So, apologies for using the wrong objection, but the defense is objecting to assumes facts not in evidence. It has not been established by any testimony that my client made a statement regarding a bush at the scene of the ATM.
All right.
That was a bit of a roundabout. I believe I got there. Now that we got facts not in evidence on the basis of what he just said, State, do you have anything?
No, as long as it's clear to the court that the defendant did not make any mention of which bush or anything on the scene of the ATM robbery, that's fine.
Gotcha. Noted.
No, this is definitely going to be not guilty. It's
sustained for that objection. We're going to continue.
I think it's 207 State v. Bryce Lawless.
Having multiple units responding to the scene doesn't affect someone being lawfully detained, does it?
Sorry, say again?
Having multiple units on scene, it doesn't change the fact that the defendant was lawfully detained.
No, it does not change.
Regardless of how many officers are there to respond and investigate, should a suspect still follow lawful orders?
They should, yes.
And did the defendant? Was that we've already asked that, so I'm not gonna. And it was stated that the defendant was directly in front of the ATM when you guys arrived. Would that have made her the main focus of the investigation?
It would have, yes.
All right. See, I don't think I have anything else, Your Honor.
Beautiful. State, or sorry, defense. Got you all
Alright.
mixed up.
Apologies, I'm wearing off the court rust.
When you're ready.
Of course. Are individuals required to answer all police questions?
That's their choice, so no, I suppose not.
Okay. Did my client respond to any questions about this incident on scene?
Not that I could recall.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm confused because there's been a lot of talk of additional questioning in the consent portion. What was she prompted with any questions on scene? Obviously, there was the orders of the getting out of the car, but was she prompted with any questions on scene?
I didn't really get a chance to.
The state mentioned the failure to step out of the car, the failure to obey lawful orders. Was my client charged with failure to obey a lawful order?
If I recall, yes.
Okay. Can a person be charged with two different criminal offenses for the same exact action?
What do you mean?
Could the defense rephrase that question? Even I did not understand that question.
Okay. Let me try one more time. Can someone be charged with two different offenses in the criminal code, such as failure to obey lawful order, for the same exact action taken?
I'm afraid I'm not understanding. I apologize. She was charged with failure to obey lawful order for exiting the vehicle or refusing to exit the vehicle.
Okay. And what was the basis for the charging of obstruction?
Objection leading.
This is
Overruled.
cross. I can do that.
The wrong objection was okay.
If you answered there, Rivers, I need you to cough and try again.
Is that better?
But much better.
Say the question. I apologize.
Yeah, what was the basis for charging with obstruction of justice?
You're investigating and see.
I did not catch that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so sorry.
okay, so was it just me? Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sorry, Rivers. You gotta try again.
There's a glass of water right to your side. Feel free to take a moment if you need.
Is that better?
That's better.
All right, we'll see how long that lasts. So say it one more time. I apologize.
What was the basis for charging obstruction of justice?
He hindered our investigation and later stated that somebody was in the bush on scene that actually robbed it.
Okay. Did you ever go back and investigate if someone maybe left anything at that bush?
No.
Okay. She was the prime suspect when you arrived on scene, correct?
Yes.
And as we established earlier, her statements regarding her brother would indicate she was being truthful with the police, correct?
I don't know.
Well, you said on the stand earlier that her stating that her brother struck her after you noticed a blow to her head would indicate she's being truthful. Is that correct? Is that fair?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So is that helping or hindering the investigation? Let me rephrase to be specific, because I was a little vague. Is a suspect giving truthful information to the police helpful to an investigation?
I mean, it would be, but I don't know who hit her. I just took her word for it.
Okay.
It just means that she was hit. That's as far as I'm aware.
Okay. And so without the statements, the basis for the obstruction of justice is her failure to obey commands on scene, correct?
No, it's her leaving the scene and not letting us investigate the ATM itself. Then further withholding information about an apparent brother on scene.
I'm glad we brought that back up. Just to reference your answer earlier, are suspects legally required to give every piece of information to the police?
No.
Okay. So, is withholding information illegal then?
Suppose not, no.
Okay, thank you. Nothing further.
I have one one further.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Moss, just for clarification, Mr. Moss stated comments about the defendant being truthful on scene. Well, circling back, due to the one moment. You can reference C1 again if you need to for this question. But referencing the cat alert. How would the defendant, how helpful was the defendant's statements that it was her brother that robbed the ATM to your investigation? That's C1 again if you need to find that.
Yeah, objection leading.
I'm asking how helpful it was. It's not really leading him to any specific answer.
Rebuttal, if I may.
For the sake of quickness here, I'm going to say this. You earlier made a point about people giving information being helpful to an investigation. This question, I see it as her asking how actually concretely helpful was it, which I think is valuable to her point. So we're going to overrule and let you continue.
All right.
So, am I good to answer then?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. You're free to go.
Can you, no, don't restate it. I remember. It was not very helpful to me or any of us, really. Maybe on scene it would have been a little bit more
In my
helpful,
OC
but...
job, when I am a witness, we get
Alright,
prepped.
I have no further
Yes,
questions.
I always prep people as well. I have taken every case that Kelly has prosecuted for the department. I have taken my witnesses, I've met with them, and I have asked them the questions that I intend to ask in court. For two reasons. Number one, I want them to know what I'm going to ask them.
Defense anything? Or...
And reason number two, I want to know what they're going to
They
say.
said one moment,
Because
so I didn't know if they were
especially as a prosecutor, you should never
The state
ever
has
ask a
nothing at this
question
time,
that
Your
you
Honor.
don't already know the
All
answer
right, back to what I was saying. Defense.
and
anything?
I hope that
No, we're happy to go. River
I feel like
Blues,
that number one
and wanted to
reduces
apologize for
nerves,
me,
makes them
having
feel
the-
more
having the court
confident.
rust.
I also advise
Oh,
them
no, it's completely
to,
understandable.
especially on
Mr. Rivers,
cross-examination, to
thank you so
wait
much.
to answer the question
Appreciate
in
your
case
time.
I
Feel free
want to
step down.
object.
Are we going to recall him at any point for anyone?
I just sent an
We would
email
like to keep him on the
to
subpoena just in case, depending on
all
the
of the
testimony
officers
from the
involved.
Okay.
I apologize. You we'll have to
Do
stick
you
around for a
also
little
need a
bit.
drink?
For
We can get you
the
snackies
next-
if you
for
need. But
219.
go ahead and go sit back down.
Um,
You're still under oath.
Letting them know which officers I intend to subpoena for direct
that's one
examination,
way to
who
go.
I
Okay,
need an
that's one way to do
affidavit
it.
from, not specifically what,
Honestly,
but
that's
things to
impressive.
consider within
Wasn't
their
best. I get a
affidavits.
9 out of 10.
For the love of God, include the date
9.5.
and the
And I believe
relevant
my word has
incident
weight- more
report
weight here,
number.
But he did, land on the seat.
Please.
True enough. All right.
Put it in
State,
first person.
any other pieces of evidence or
and
witness?
only what
I would like
you
to call
personally
Madeline,
did and seen.
Monroe? Is that your last name? Monroe? I would like to
But
call
yeah,
Maxine Monroe
you
to
can
stand here on
absolutely
the
ask them the
Monroe, please
questions
come on down.
prior to court. You cannot give them the answers, but you can definitely ask them
Good
the
to see
questions.
you again, by the way.
I know, I miss you.
As disclosure, Madeline Monroe was in the same law firm I was for a while.
All right. Would you like an
Sana
oath or
used
an
to be
affirmation?
prosecutor.
Oath.
It's a lot easier to
All right.
organize that with
Do
Kelly
you swear to tell the
than
truth,
as a
the whole
prosecutor.
truth, and nothing but the truth?
If I'm
so
being
help you God?
honest,
I do.
there's
All right, you
like
can take your seat.
always
Witness has been sworn, Your Honor.
been like a disconnect between the Department of Justice
when
and
you're
law
ready.
enforcement
Okay,
for
fantastic.
whatever reason. They just
Commander, could you just
go
make sure you're
and
speaking up so
do,
everyone in the courtroom
and
can hear you?
there's not
Yes.
much
Fantastic.
communication
Okay, could you state your name, rank, and department?
at all.
My name is Madeline Monroe.
Like
I am a
there's
senior officer
also a
with
lack
the
of cooperation 9 times out of 10. Like they're just not
Fantastic.
responsive.
Congratulations on nothing. I don't know how.
And
when
that
it
is a
happened,
thing
but
that I have
congratulations.
struggled with as
how
a
long have you
prosecutor in
been,
the
with
past
the
is
state
just getting simple information from the department, from the officers involved, and evidence that should have been submitted as part of the initial indictment.
Roughly how long?
And just
nothing
that
Uh,
fight was exhausting.
like 4 to 5 months.
But it has been easier as
Probably less,
Kelly.
honestly.
Oh, okay, going up the ranks pretty fast. Okay. Anyways, on October 28th, did you respond to any ATM robbery?
Well, I think a lot of times officers, it's not
Yes.
a part of the police
Any-
RP that they enjoy,
Yeah.
but it is
If you look at the
inherently
dispatch,
part
they
of the
call,
job.
C1.
And then they're
Can you tell me
also
what the dispatch call,
apprehensive because
states?
nobody wants to look stupid. They don't want to be on the stand looking dumb, and preparing them can be helpful. And another thing good to do is to because you have to do it anyway to prosecute a case, is to anticipate potential counter arguments, and then you can ask them
Give
those
her the line
questions
if
to
she
see
doesn't
how
have
they'll
it.
answer them.
Oh, okay.
Again, you can't advise them, but you can prepare them for potential
Is it the
questions that could
catalytic?
be asked on direct exam or
Yes, the
cross-examination.
Yeah, so it's a cat alert of a 1090 stating a female has been spotted breaking into an ATM at Pacific Bluffs.
Okay.
That's what I want to do for the department, though, is
were you one of the
to
primary
help
officers
people
that
be more
responded to the call?
confident in court, not just
Yes.
prosecuting, not handling a
When you
bill
arrived,
hearing, but the most important
what
part
did you
is
witness?
being a good
As we
witness,
arrive on
because it's
scene,
not going to do you
I
any good to
see
collect all that
a-
evidence if you
I'm
fall
not really
apart
good
when you're asked a
with
couple
cars.
of
I guess it's
questions.
the Sandstorm, whatever the hell truck, that was parked right in front of the ATM in question, and I see a female standing
Who did I
alongside
email?
with
I
two
emailed
downed
like
locals holding a
1,
red
2,
wrench.
3, 4,
As we
5,
start
6, 7,
getting out of
8,
our
9,
vehicle,
10,
she
11,
ends up
12
running
people.
to the vehicle.
I don't know how many more I can add, but
as we wait for our units to
I
arrive
just got to
on
organize
scene,
the evidence.
we start letting the suspect know that she is currently detained just because she's in the area of
I don't know what that
said
was.
crime that we got at
Somebody
ATM.
got deleted and banned.
Since we
Probably
responded,
free viewers or cheap ones.
She
Free is
kept
better
going
than
on
cheap.
about. Honestly, I don't remember what she was going on, but it was nothing regarding to wanting to step out to answer a few
Ah.
questions.
I only like
Due
high
to our
class
safety, just
viewers,
because we
okay?
did witness her,
Not them cheap
standing near
fuckers.
two downed locals with an object in her hand, which is a red wrench. We thought it was safer for her to answer questions outside the vehicle, just because we don't know what else could she be holding, since we can't really see from on top of the truck.
Did you communicate the defendant here today? What's the person?
Say that one more time.
Is the person you witnessed on scene here today?
Yes.
Can you point them out?
It's the lovely female sitting by the defense.
Your Honor, the state likes to make sure the officer's pointing towards the defendant.
Understood.
Fantastic. Okay. Did you communicate with the defendant?
On scene, yes.
What did you ask the defendant?
I pretty much asked if she was able to step out of the vehicle, just so we can pretty much figure out what was going on, since she was at the scene of the crime.
Okay. Based on your experience, did it appear that the defendant understood those instructions?
Yes, because she did state that she was not going to be stepping out of the car.
I wonder if I can submit an affidavit for my own person.
Was the
Guess we'll
defendant aware
find
that they
out.
were detained?
Yes, she was. Multiple times.
One moment, let me try to rephrase this question here because I want to make sure it's not leading.
Oh my gosh. Some of these people I don't think is important.
What information? Sorry, let me rephrase this again. Do you believe the defendant provided you with false or misleading information?
Objection, speculation.
Your Honor, based on the officer's experience and based on how many times they investigated things, they can know if someone's given misleading information based on a tone of voice, body language, and everything else.
Actually, I withdraw. I want to hear this answer.
Understood. Continue.
He asked the question again.
Okay, based on your experience, do you believe that the defendant provided you with any false or misleading information?
Okay, I'm gonna object to that one. That one's leading. That was not what he just asked.
That I did.
So the question I have previously was, do you believe the defendant provided you with false or misleading information, projection, or...
Okay,
no,
sorry. I may have added an extra
We
word or
added a
two.
few words, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know, it's kind of the same exact question, anyways. So
Yeah, so let's stick with that one.
Yes, get again, because I don't know what the hell the difference is.
I don't need that. Anyways, is she good to answer the question, Your Honor?
For the sake of simplicity, just that shorter version. Miss Monroe, did you hear the question that I asked? That one?
No, can you do it again? Because I was just hung up on the other one.
Did you believe the defendant provided you with any false or misleading information? I believe was what it was. I apologize.
No, you're good. At that moment, no.
Okay.
What do I need? I need to duplicate this. I'm just prepping.
How many times did you try to get the defendant to step out of the vehicle?
I'll put that in.
For sure, more than 3 times.
Did the defendant? What did the defendant do after the fact?
She kept denying that she's gonna step out of her vehicle. I tried taking pictures of the scene, which she started getting nervous and stating that she didn't want her picture to get taken. So I couldn't really take any more because after I tried taking pictures, she ended up fleeing, evading in her vehicle.
Okay. Did she state anything? Did the defendant state anything? Did you? Oh, sorry. Did the defendant state anything before fleeing from the scene?
She was just going on about that she has places to go.
Okay. So based so based on that, um, do you believe that Chase when she fled, do you believe that Chase did hinder you or any other LEOs on scene to conduct an investigation?
Calls for legal conclusion. Come on.
Your Honor, based on their experience, based on their experience and how they conduct investigations on scenes.
I have further explanation if you wish, Your Honor.
Go ahead while I'm looking at what I wrote.
While it would be convenient for all of us to ask that, hey, did you hinder, and just go off the definition of obstruction of justice, the state can ask these questions in a way that aren't objectionable or leading, and this one is calling for Ms. Monroe to provide us the answer to this whole case here in one question.
I could rephrase the question, Your Honor, if you like.
Yeah, I would sustain the objection on that basis. If we keep it to personal opinion on more specific things, you'll be in a better shape.
Okay, I would try to rephrase it this way, though hopefully it's not objected to, but we'll see. Okay, so when the chase started, how did it affect you and other LEOs to conduct your investigation?
We were pretty much unable to secure the area, in which probably by the time we arrested Miss Lawless, anything that might have been there would have no longer been there.
The fuck is this guy's name? Something Afrasiu Da Vinci. I have no idea. Natsuko.
One moment, Your Honor. I'm just going to confer with my second chair. Miss Monroe,
Yes.
did you take any photos of the scene?
Yes, I did.
What photos did you take?
I took a picture of
why are you asking this question? It doesn't matter.
Miss Lawless inside of her vehicle, as well as I forget what the other picture was. What was it? Well, yeah, it was a picture of her on in her vehicle, and the other one, it was a back of her truck with, you could see the two down locals next to her vehicle.
Your Honor, the state would like to submit all of Exhibit B's to the as evidence.
No
They haven't
objections.
already.
What was the exhibit numbers one more time for me, please?
All of Exhibit B.
All
B1,
exhibit B.
Yep, B1
Admitted.
to B7. Yep.
Continue when you're ready.
Did the defendant state that did the defendant state that they broke into the ATM?
No, she stated that her brother did.
Did she state who the name of her brother?
No, she didn't.
Based on your experience, were her actions? No, actually, no. Let me restart that. Actually, that's going to be leading. One moment, Your Honor.
I'm gonna say while we're thinking, a lot of our good points here I have caught on both sides. So on the very basics, I'm comfortable with glossing over those for the sake of time.
Yeah, I
down
know
to the
I was
brass
gonna get on
tacks of the
duty. Oh
argument.
my god, I'm about to die of thirst. Should I let it happen? Should I just pass out
The
from
defense
thirst here?
promises
Why
to be
not?
fairly
Let's
quick.
do it.
I just needed one witness to figure out who the heck I am again.
Your Montana mouse.
Montana mouse? Oh my god.
When you're ready.
Your Honor, the state has no further questions. However, we would like to submit the evidence of the affidavit of Lenny Bishop and Tyler Richards.
So that was Lainey Bishop and Tyler Richards. Do we have the exhibit numbers for my poor little soul?
Yes, it's going to be exhibit D1 and D2. 915.
Defense. Anything on that?
I don't object to affidavits.
Oh, perfect. It's good to know.
D1
No
and
matter.
D2
I'm
are
just kidding.
admitted. Anything else?
We don't have any questions at this time, Your Honor.
Beautiful. Defense.
Sorry, the podium was a bit slippery. Officer Monroe,
Yes.
your answer to the state regarding how that chase might have affected
I'm
the
not sure
investigation
I
was
understand the context of that.
anything that might have been there would no longer have been there.
Ms. Bishop?
Does that seem like a fair summary of your answer?
Yes.
I've noticed it's hypothetical. Did you ever go back to that scene?
Me, no. I had to process the suspect.
Okay. After you finished processing the suspect, did you ever go back to that scene?
No.
Okay. Did you or your partner ask any other officers to canvass that scene?
Look who's back. Amir
No,
Hades.
because they were securing the truck of Lawless.
You're so cool, bro.
Okay. And to your knowledge, did they go back after they finished doing that to canvass the scene?
No.
So at no point, no efforts were made to canvass this scene.
No.
Oh. Why am I not
Okay.
surprised that he came back and just
one
joined
moment.
Paint Gang? Like, why? Why do people just swap gangs? So fucking quickly. Why is it so easy?
What do you hear? What do you say?
He just shows
Sorry,
up
just to the point of
oh my goodness.
that dispatch call made earlier. Can multiple people participate in a crime?
Objection?
Yes.
The evidence, Your Honor, to this?
Overruled.
Okay.
Did she answer? Or was that objected to?
Oh, I said yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And just to reiterate, your answer
Did
to
I, like, click
did
on
you believe she
him,
provided
or-
any false or misleading information was at that moment no? Is that a fair summation?
Yes.
What the fuck? Every single goddamn
Nothing further.
fucking
Understood.
Yeeter.
State, anything else?
Oh wait, why is it showing 2 months ago? No, I want to just go to Yeeter.
One moment, Your Honor.
Why is it showing only these people? Two minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
Miss Monroe.
Yes.
Oh, thank
Um,
God.
Shit, I forgot. One
I was
second,
about
I
to
blanked
be
out there for a
upset.
second. One moment, Your Honor.
Swear jar.
God damn
Swear
it.
jar. 2 times swear jar.
Where's the swear jar?
It's right on the top.
Okay. How much? How much?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, tell me later.
Back to court.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
How
Maybe I was
did
mistaken.
the behavior
Why
of
am I looking
the
at
defendant
Yeater?
affect your duties?
Objection asked and answered.
Your Honor, it was asked about how it affected when they went on a pursuit, not about how it basically was unseen.
Can you repeat the question itself? I was note taking and missed it.
The defendant's behavior, how did it affect
I thought
their,
DHS didn't
their
exist
investigation on scene?
anymore.
And it was asked and answered.
Well, that's what I objected to. Yes.
That was what I objected to. I can elaborate further if you wish, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Yep.
Going off my notes, and my notes may not be perfect. The question in direct was, how did the chase affect the investigation? The chase seems to be the
At all?
biggest burden here, and the biggest
Does
note that the state
DHS
is
still
bringing regarding
existing?
my client's behavior.
They're under
And so this
SAMS.
seems to be just asking the same
It's
question,
now
just
DHSS. Department
with
of
one
Human Social
one changed
Services.
word, but no actual change in meaning.
Oh, okay. I thought it was no more.
If I may-
my
People
notes-
collecting money to
You
give
go
to
ahead, go ahead.
DHS.
Oh, because
No,
yes,
there's
we may have
SAMS,
done the case,
so
but
the
Your Honor,
money
there's
still
two
goes to them,
multiple
it's just
multiple
under
avenues
SAMS
of
now.
investigating.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
them evading.
by-
That's a
There's also
sub-department
on-scene
in SAMS.
actions.
It's headed
Oh,
by.
It could,
that
it
is
could affect them
lovely.
both in multiple ways.
What's her
in-
name?
in mo- in-
It used to be
in-
Maisie
sorry.
Fields.
It can
I don't know
affect
if
in
it still is,
multiple ways, not just one way.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Here's what I'm going to do on this. This question has been
Yeah,
tread
and
quite a bit.
Clerks are going to be
I
helping
do absolutely
with,
understand what the defense is saying.
victims' rights stuff. So
I'm
if they
gonna
get overwhelmed over there,
overrule
then we
it,
can
but with the
assist it.
understanding that we cannot circle
Ah.
a strain.
'Cause
Keep
I
it
know,
limited to the chase itself because
the
it was
DHS group
didn't
is
quite cover it last
small,
time. Fine, we'll take that, but it's
so
weak.
We
so
are helping with the victims'
don't
rights
abuse
stuff.
Oh, interesting.
One
moment.
I
Answer
did not
that
know
question when you're
this.
ready.
I am being educated.
I'm sorry, but someone on the left side is speaking too loudly and it's distracting me.
Yes, Sonny, we can hear you speaking.
You hear nothing. They hear nothing.
I heard everything, Sonny.
They still hear nothing.
They've been whispering.
Sorry, Your Honor.
All right, let's rein it in, folks. Let's get this done.
Okay.
Question: can you repeat that for her when?
I totally was whispering.
Did the defendant's behavior on scene affect your ability to do your job? Sorry, your duties as an officer or officer? There we go.
Yes.
She's going to find him not guilty, bro.
Okay, one moment, Your Honor.
Just a few more, Your Honor.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
After the pursuit and the arrest, what priorities did officers have at that time?
Seeking medical attention to Lawless.
Alright, and once the defendant was taken into custody, what task needed to be completed?
Getting her processed as well as securing the vehicle that was involved in the scene.
What was the condition of your investigation at the point that the pursuit ended?
Can you elaborate on that? Sorry.
Like, what... let me rephrase that. Based on, like, where the investigation, ended and, with the pursuit and all that, what would returning to the scene have accomplished?
I'm gonna object to speculation because we don't know. This is all hypothetical again.
Your Honor, the defense was specifically asking, why they never returned to the scene. So I'm trying to establish, is there a specific, if there was no, further need to return due to all the, antics of the defendant. If
Your
it
Honor,
would, would not have been helpful to return to the scene at that point.
Your Honor, if I may.
Mm-hmm. One time.
My questions were about whether or not actions were taken, not the why. To have Ms. Monroe answer as to the why, as to what may be there if she returned to the scene, is pure speculation. There is no facts that can be gleaned from this.
One more rebuttal, if I may.
I'm gonna solve this for you a little bit. He's narrowed down on probably what is a legitimate issue, but we are more or less splitting hairs here. The question that in your rebuttal that you're actually trying to ask is why did you not go back?
Well, the specific question was, what would returning to the scene have accomplished at that point in time, after everything?
I believe that question to be relatively speculative, so we're gonna sustain that. You can rephrase it in a different way to kind of get your point, but that one on itself, yeah.
All right, one moment. In your opinion, as an officer, would have returning to the ATM scene have changed any of the charges that you issued to the defendant?
Sorry, someone's phone keeps ringing. Say that one more time.
I'll wait for it to stop.
Apologies, Your Honor. Someone is spam calling me.
Let's put that on silent.
Yep. Why is it not going on silent?
I don't even remember.
Let's have you step into the back until you can get that sorted. Okay?
Averb.
Okay.
I love phone court.
It's fantastic, I know. Great.
I don't even remember what I asked.
Oh, okay. In your opinion, as an officer, would returning to the ATM have changed any of the charges that you issued to the defendant?
Okay, there you go. Did you get
sorry. You're good. I mean, it could go both ways, yes and no. Depending what is found on the scene, we return back.
Can you elaborate on that?
If we happen to go back on scene, since she made remarks about her brother was being in the bush the whole time, we could have probably searched the bushes, see if anything was, left behind, or if the brother in question was still in the bush. Then we could probably, whether if the brother was there, the brother would have been getting the charges, or if it wasn't the brother and it was just some things left behind, whether it was, Lawless or a different female.
But do you, the defense's, or the defendant's, situation at the end of the pursuit, priorities stopped you from being able to go back?
Objection leading.
Were the priorities at the end of the pursuit more important at that time?
I'm still going to say leading on that one, too.
I'm happy to let that one go. I believe I did actually ask it earlier anyway.
Yeah, I was looking through my notes and I believe we kind of got to that point. At the very least, I understand the thought.
Okay.
Deeply at this point.
All right. I think I have no more. If Hansa does not, then the state is good. All right. The state is good.
Okay. Defense, anything else?
One.
I'm sorry.
I got one with potential follow-up.
Okay. Well, beans. Let's go.
Do investigations end just because one person's arrested?
That's a good follow-up. Oh my god, don't.
Sorry. My ears. Said it one more time.
Sure. Do investigations end just because one person is arrested and processed?
It really depends on the situation.
Okay. Is it required to end after one person is arrested and processed?
Is it required? Sorry, English is not my first. So sometimes you gotta dumb it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, never mind. If he's going to rephrase the question, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna keep asking something she doesn't understand. I'll rephrase. Does arresting and processing someone prevent you from further investigating a crime?
Your Honor, this was answered. Objection asked and answered. They asked about whether the investigation stops with the very first question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just they just rephrase it in a different way.
Fine. I'll rephrase it in regards to the follow up because you're right. I did. Is an investigation into a crime required to stop?
CB.
Just because one person is arrested.
HI.
Oh, that's still asked and answered. No, he's just pretty much just extended on the question itself.
VA.
Let me check my notes.
I believe the required one's the one that I had to rephrase. I don't think that one was answered.
I don't think it was either.
My first one was got a not necessarily.
Yeah. So we're drilling down on one that was answered incompletely. We're gonna allow this one, but I'm gonna say your point is very soundly made with this question.
Okay. All right. You know what? Hey, nothing further then.
Anyone else?
One moment, Your Honor.
Beautiful. With that, do we need to call Miss oh my God. Are we going to need to call Miss Monroe back up at any point?
Not this time, Your Honor.
Beautiful. Miss Monroe, you are released. For the sake of our other poor witness, are we still wanting to recall them?
One moment, Your Honor.
Defense is no need for Rivers.
Okay.
We don't need the Rivers either.
Mr. Rivers, bless your heart. You are free to go whenever you would like. You're free to stay if you want, but that's up to you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I would also like to motion if you could also release Tyler as well. His affidavit is already on the docket.
Release who?
Tyler Richards. The affidavit already on the docket and everything, and it was accepted. You know, we want to make sure he's also able
Understood.
to leave.
You are all released if you would like to. Thank you for attending. And thank you for your time.
Wait,
Tyler,
so am I free?
You're good to go if you wish.
Yes, you are free to step
Okay.
down. I appreciate you very much. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Your Honor.
One moment, Your Honor. I'm just comparing with my second chair.
I think you're conferring, but I apologize. Is there any other witnesses or anything else for the state?
The state would like to rest at this time, Your Honor.
State rest. Defense, your case.
We rest.
You rest. Beautiful. How much
Thank
time,
God.
if any, do we need for closing?
I'm ready to go.
State, how we feel?
5-10 minutes, Your Honor.
5-10 minutes? Okay. So what we're gonna say is we're gonna do let's make it simple for everyone. Do 45 mark.
Fantastic.
Come back. Do that. Please have all our ducks in a row. For the time being, we're gonna listen to my silly gavel. We're on recess.
Oh my God.
Have
It
you
sounds
not
like a-
found the other gavel yet?
It sounds like a dog with a vocal cord. If you
Excuse
don't
me,
mind,
I
I'll
must
stop mine.
go urgently to the back. Mr. Boban, I am kidnapped. Help me, sir. Help me over. Not funny.
I was gonna go talk with Winnie real quick.
Hey, Mr. Snuckman, can you please whisper?
I'm okay. Wobbly.
Just let me know.
Just from my purely, just from my perspective, obviously no legal way in any shape or form. This is a train wreck.
Listen, let the beggar order
I
writing the
think they argue
verdict.
obstruction and all.
Oh, that was your argument.
I'm sorry, I'm whispering. I don't want to.
Listen, she asked for the closing statement. Give the time to write the verdict.
Exactly.
I was just curious because I was asking her a question because I haven't been in a courtroom in a long time.
It's not the best showing. There's exactly 2 scraps of things which are useful. It's they also didn't make this point very well. They were trying to get the whole she lied specifically point by saying that the cat alert said female, she's saying male, therefore she lies. That's probably the weakest part of the defense's case. Everything else, there was a few little things, but they were all so thin that I really don't see how I can justify this.
How is it that this case make it to the court and nothing else? Why is it this
I
one?
know, right? And they were in plea negotiations too.
May I also add, while the defendant has been sitting in this courtroom, she put in a request for a name change.
What about her?
Is
very
it the
large
name
family?
change for what she identified herself as? When asking,
she's no, it's not.
That's a weird
Oh,
pull.
is somebody
Maybe
even
she
different?
Maybe she met Wikipedia when they were representing her or something.
Maybe. No, she wants to change her last name to her mother's maiden name, as her brothers are no longer around since her mother's passing, and she would like to honor her mother.
God damn it. That's so stupid. Why would she do that?
So, yeah, no, I immediately went to Sorsha and her senior clerk email and went, she put in a named request while in court.
Okay, I'm gonna type out at least the facts portion while we're waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna go back out there because I have very concerned boyfriend that I am wobbling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Oh my god, court is so fun. I
I
don't know
miss
why I'm
Montana
not
court.
missing this. You missing
I love Montana court.
defending?
Yeah.
I must go back to the Department of Justice just so that I can be facing him.
Honestly, that would be fun. But don't. Please don't.
Why not? You need somebody to do all the words.
I need people. And I especially like people that I like. So don't
Oh my
leave me,
god, you
please.
liking me? I need this in writing.
I can put that in writing if you want.
Oh my god, thank you. I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, I got all the search, his wallet, his ID, his firearm. Don't need that. FH, this is the van. This is the front. Oh, shit. Why are you taking a picture of the side of the car? I don't care. I'm going to put it in anyway. see. I'm gonna mark them off as I. Do this one. I'm not really sure what to do with that yet. I have interesting.
All right, let's go.
Oh, perfect.
Ready?
Ready when you. All rise. Court is now back in session.
Thank you, everyone. Feel free to be seated. All right. Closings. State when you're ready.
I need to grab a drink.
Yes, we're ready. Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. Go ahead.
Apologies.
You're
Sorry.
fine.
This darn phone again. Let me pull it up. No, like I said, it's hard to talk and pull up my notes at the same time.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. So,
Why are you getting?
in the beginning, the defense told us that what the defendant did was not an undue burden to officers, and that the defendant's actions did not exceed the normal scope of an investigation. They stated that she was processed for the crimes that she did commit, and that obstruction was not one of them. But testimony today and evidence provided proved the opposite. Officers responded to a CAT alert for a female suspect robbing an ATM. Upon arrival on scene, officers testified to seeing only the defendant at the scene holding a tool, whether it be a crowbar or a wrench. It was a tool that could reasonably cause damage to an ATM. Immediately upon approaching, the defendant entered into a stolen vehicle, committing a crime in that simple act right there on the scene where officers were already investigating an ATM robbery. She delayed officer investigations by not complying with orders, providing false information about a brother robbing an ATM when the dispatch alert clearly pointed towards a female robber, providing no helpful insights as to where this brother was, his full name, her full name,
I don't
and
have to
being in
give
an
that.
unsafe and stolen vehicle that could injure officers, limiting their ability to fully question her and conduct the investigation that they needed to conduct. Even if the story about her brother were true, she withheld specific information regarding the brother being in a bush until after she was apprehended from fleeing the scene in a stolen vehicle. Plain and simple, she interfered with this investigation in multiple ways. She did so knowingly. When officers questioned her up to 8 times, as mentioned in the affidavits, and intentionally telling the officers she needed to go and fleeing. And so, with all this, we believe that we have met our burden, and we respectfully ask the court to find the defendant guilty of obstruction of justice. That's all.
Thank you very much. Defense, when you're ready.
Of course. Let me grab this podium one last time for today. Your Honor, hypotheticals are not illegal. And a hypothetical investigation cannot be hindered. As was stated on the stand by Ms. Monroe, there was no efforts made to canvass or search the scene during the time of investigating or after the processing of Ms. Lawless. There has been no actual substantive or indication that my statements made by my client were proven to be false, as there was no efforts made to follow up on those statements. There is no duty to provide all information to the police, and so withholding information is not unlawful. It may hinder an investigation, but it's certainly not unlawful. And without this proof that my client was lying, this state's case rests solely on her failure to obey the lawful orders to step out of the vehicle and her evading arrest in that Sand King. 2 actions that she has been charged, pled, and processed for. If this truly is the basis of their case, and this the basis alone, we are looking at Bryce Lawless being charged and prosecuted twice for the same actions. There were no efforts made to investigate this robbery later on. They moved on with their day. If there are no additional efforts made, nothing was hindered because the investigation had ran its course, and again, you can't hinder a hypothetical. We can't start charging and convicting people on obstruction of justice just because the police called it quits on their investigation and moved on to their next call. There simply is not enough proof here to say that my client's actions hindered an investigation because nothing took place. There is only one justifiable outcome here today, and that is a not guilty verdict for my client. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to go back into a relatively short recess. I'm going to try to keep it because we've been here for a bit. Bear with me. But we'll be in recess, reconvene, hopefully at the top of the hour, maybe if 5 minutes pass. I'll do my best.
Real quickly, Your Honor.
What?
Sorry, my client apparently has a hard cutoff here soon. Can we do something about that? Potentially, if she is unable to wait out a potential ruling.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get us out. Should be out of that door before that point. If she needs to leave before that, we will make sure that that is done the most expedient way we possibly can.
Thank you.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I am aware of your cutoff, so okay.
Rivers, I'm sorry. Rivers.
I'm sure it's fine.
Why are all cops ending up with one eye? You're like the sixth cop I've seen in the past week with one eye. What are you, Cairo V2 or something? Who lost the eye and the hand first?
Make sure everyone's watered and fed, okay? So no one wants to pass out. Yes.
I am just prepping for court. I want to pass out here. It could be more fun. I know she already have the verdict. It's they could never win this case. There is no need to put his radio channel in there if nobody else's radio channel is documented. Where's Hendrickson? Who searched and seized Hendrickson? I don't think she will take long to come back. Oh my god. So many pictures. Front. CB. XP. What's in here? Fucking film. Whatever. Nobody care. TE. We got the glove box. FH. What is search record? What does that mean?
All rise. Court is now back in session.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm doing a relatively truncated version of this today. There will be a more robust one on the docket, but for time's sake, here's what I got for you.
Not sitting today.
This trial today was a moderately simple one. Just one charge, obstruction of justice. That said, I'll explain in summary what was presented to me today. Police reported to the scene of a 911 call where a female was reportedly breaking into an ATM. They arrived, they witnessed an individual standing near the ATM with a tool in her hand and several incapacitated local citizens on the ground nearby. This individual, later identified as Bryce Lawless, had a conversation with police of some length before entering an illegal vapid Sand King, where she continued to speak with police. She was made aware of the ATM robbery and that she was detained and was requested to step out of the vehicle multiple times. During this time while she was detained, she stated both that she did not rob the ATM and that she did not have anything on her, briefly consenting to a search, but not allowing police to carry that search out. Police testimony noted that she seemed to be injured, likely a head injury, and that she seemed to be, quote, out of it. She eventually drove away, crashing multiple times before eventually her car was disabled and she was arrested. After she was arrested, she mentioned that she didn't do it again, further stating that her brother did do it and he was hiding in a bush. The state's case via testimony by police.
Your Honor, if I may, Sunny needs medical. He passed out.
I'm
Can I
sorry,
please have
wait 90
someone
seconds.
get her
call staff
alert?
member?
I'm gonna keep talking now.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
I did not mean.
The state's case, via testimony by police, was that Miss Lawless hindered police's investigation by not obeying their orders and forcing them to focus on her, and refusing to provide information. An insinuation, though not no strong argument was made, was that she lied by stating her brother did it when the call stated a female, but no officer who testified stated that was their personal reasoning at the time for arrest. The defense's case is on that of the standard of obstruction and what we would consider a hindrance. Hindering is a very broad word and requires a great deal of nuance, and that nuance is what I myself have been contemplating for the last 2 hours.
Hello?
On hearing everything provided
Yes, I'm currently
today,
in
I will
court right now.
state some truths. Were the police correct
that's what I'm gonna
to,
say.
with the information they had at the time, stop and
Nah, but
detain the defendant? Absolutely. The collection of circumstances safely fit into her being a suspect there. Was Miss Lawless not following orders and making that stop more complicated than it had to be? Absolutely, yes. Did she force police to follow her on a chase? Yes. However, she was charged with failure to obey a lawful order. She was charged with evading. We have a concept in our state called stacking, where we want to minimize the same actions being punished twice. I believe that concept applies here, and I believe those actions were already punished. So I must only be looking at the scraps of action she did that are not already spoken for in those other charges. Another truth is this: citizens are in no way required to provide information to police. Not providing information is not obstruction. The only piece of information they have to give is their identification at the time. Miss Lawless does not have control over how police choose to conduct their investigation, and I saw nothing to see a concerted effort or plan to derail normal police procedure. The way the police conducted themselves is a very common, in this particular incident, is very common to a lot of crime scenes. There are a lot of obnoxious, derailing individuals. We are not going to charge all of them with obstruction. Did they handle themselves in this particular incident correctly? I believe the police did. She was committing crimes. They were right to stop her, detain, arrest for the charges that they had. But for obstruction, absolutely not. This ruling requires nuance, so I will put more on the docket. But as I'm sure you can surmise, for the count of obstruction of justice, Bryce Lawless is found not guilty.
Okay.
Anything before we close?
Nope.
Hello.
Understood.
Actually,
Yeah.
I have one thing.
Yes, what's that?
I think on the penal code does state that it is considered stacking. Two different definitions, two different things.
Can I,
Do you elaborate a
can I
little bit more on
go,
that?
please?
Sonny, is this you?
You may go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody let me out.
I'm coming.
You're gonna charge me if I do? That's cool, Jack.
All right. Well,
Regardless,
priority, of course.
from here.
That's my
Yeah,
ruling.
you're
Feel it
okay.
if you don't like it.
Apparently, it's
No,
just
I'm not
like
saying I don't like it, though.
dehydration or something.
Just-
So.
Okay.
Understood. If you want to talk about it more, I'm happy to. I just want to let her get out. She's chomping at the door.
She's
Sorry?
been awake for a long
Oh, your
time
throat's
and
dry.
needs to go to
Okay.
bed.
So you know, yeah. So here's the option you have. Okay. So either I can give you an IV and give you throat fluids that way, or I can give you a bottle of water that I have in my bag and you can drink that. And then once you start feeling better, I can kind of sit you up. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I'm just glad you're okay.
I love
Other
it.
than
I was
parched.
just looking at the doggies.
All right. Here you go. Now just carefully start sipping on that. And once you start feeling better, let me know and I'll kind of help you up.
Do you have any flavor for this water? It is yucky.
I
It's
do not,
plain
unfortunately.
water. It's not even cold. It is looking warm.
You know, at least it's water.
You know, Sonny, as embarrassing as this is for you, after the call we just got off of, this is quite the joy, I will say.
Yes.
Very much so. I am so happy you are elated with the presence of the sunshine. The throat is feeling less scratchy.
Okay. I'm gonna help you sit up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe this. Oh, I did not do this for a very long time.
All right. Finish drinking that, and before you start walking, make sure you're not gonna be lightheaded or anything.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, she's okay.
Thank you so much for saving me. You're saving my life.
Oh yeah, of course, every day.
Please make sure to eat and drink, Miss Sunny.
Except go to eat and drink everything in the pockets right now.
That.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, maybe save some for later, but
It is
yeah,
a lot
eat
of
and drink
chocolate.
something. Oh, you like chocolate?
Oh.
This is my favorite.
Oh.
Is it like the straight just chocolate, or is it like chocolate and yogurt or chocolate and like the crispy stuff?
It's a box of assorted chocolates I give from the Marshalls. They have a delicious candy shop that is only open when they're swirling in the new Marshalls. I'm needing them to swirl somebody in so I can have more chocolate. And the cupcake is chocolate too, but I didn't get from there. I get this
Got
one
that
from
one
the
from
Legion
this-
Square van.
Yep, the bakery place, huh?
Alrighty. Well, anything else we can do for you?
No, you did very much. You saved me.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it to it. Just remember to eat and drink in the future, okay?
Yes. Oh my god, thank you.
All right.
Bye, Miss Sunny.
Have this sunny night. I don't know what that means.
A sunny night?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add that to your list of phrases that you say. Sunny night.
No, it's
Yep, that's
usually the
happening.
sunny day, but it is not time.
Sorry, can we whisper in the court? Thank you.
What's happening?
Why
It's not in session anymore.
Yeah, I can talk it when I want.
No, I know, but
when he got derailed.
Am I distracting the Becker?
They're having a conversation.
What are they conversating about?
Probably about the case.
I wonder.
Oh,
I'm
no,
going to go
I
and
walked away.
listen.
Yeah, go for it. I'm not staying here anymore. Yeah.
To go to the highest charge or the best charge. So for instance, we have they already convicted and were charged with failure to obey a lawful order for being a butthead
like
and not
you,
getting out of
lady.
the car, not obeying the orders, and just like wasting a bunch of time not answering those. What I mean by that is I mean that I am separating that out because that has already been handled. That portion of her actions have been handled. And honestly, those really weren't your argument in the first place. Your major arguments are what the police were saying and what you guys were saying were not about, for instance, her failing to get out of the car. Your arguments were more about her presence on the scene, general time wasting, not giving information. That part completely warrantless.
Well, my main one was providing false information and then intentionally breaking a law in front of officers while they were investigating.
That
Those
was
were
your
both-
strongest bits. It really was.
I mean, I did ask Maddie, but I did ask Maddie that similar question as well.
Yeah. So that was the strongest bits you had. Was female. Kat said female. She says male. Shit's not lining up there, probably, right? Like,
Yeah, and then intentionally getting into a stolen vehicle on scene to.
Yeah. The intent of that portion was not really supported from what at least what I heard today. And when we're looking at obstruction, like generally we're looking for something where like there's a little more oomph to it. There's actually is some case law, and I didn't have time to go dig it up. But there was one from like like a year and a half ago or some shit where people were just being obnoxious, yelling distressors while they were attempting to investigate a scene or do an arrest. And it was ruled on that one that being an obnoxious little shit is not enough. So that was kind of in the back of my head. I'm not saying that's 1-to-1 with this one. But there are standards for obstruction. That's what I mean by that. We kind of have to rise up to a level beyond,
Immediately.
Yeah. It needs to be something more than she like. Is it possible that she was a person who got into that ATM? Probably. If you guys had charged her with ATM robbery, I might actually have convicted that, maybe. But obstruction is such a big, meaningful charge, and hindrance is such a fucking broad word. And the idea of applying something to someone where if you were on a scene of a crime that's reported and you do any other crime in the vicinity, if you do any crime that you were obstructing because the police now have to process you, that is so dangerous. That is so dangerous for our system. Like, can you picture that?
I'm going to tell you, any verdict I get, I don't get butthurt about it. Not guilty,
Yeah, I
but
know.
guilty, I don't care.
That's why I appreciate you so much on that. I really do. And I will be more cogent and do more big words good on that. But I guess the thing that I will underline is there is and always will be a way to legally hinder that is always going to butt heads with obstruction, because we only have that one word to go off of, but we have like the breadth of legal knowledge and the rights that we have, that we are forced by the context of that to apply nuance that's not there in the one word that we have.
Okay.
And it is a very rough line to walk. And this one in particular did not quite get over the edge. You guys had the right footholds for what you had. You did with what you had the right things you needed to do. It just wasn't the strongest thing that was ever brought to you.
Oh, understandable. I mean, I was very curious about the whole, stacking part and everything. So I appreciate the explanation. I appreciate
No,
the
it's
explanation.
good to get clarification because they even said they went to their command about those charges and were told it
Yeah.
wasn't stacking.
Like I said, there's a debate that's been ongoing for fucking ever. And okay, I'm going to say this: it's not stacking. I don't want to get caught on stacking. And when I put that up on the docket, I'll make sure that is more clear.
Yeah,
because evidently that's
what
causing
threw me.
confusion.
That's what threw me off when you said stacking. I was like, wait, what? There are two different definitions in it. So that's what threw me off a little bit. That's
It
why.
was purely about which information do I include in the obstruction portion.
Okay.
And which do I allow to have been already handled.
Okay, perfect. That's the clarification I wanted, because that is like you said, it did throw me off a little bit. That, so it's okay. I appreciate the explanation.
No problem. All right, and I'll probably, God knows, shit goes by wildfire. I'll probably reach out to PD Command to make sure that they understand that too, unless you guys want to be the point for that. If you guys want to chit chat, it's up to you.
You want to be the point on that, or should we have the Chief Justice handle that?
I don't want to be.
I don't want to. I don't want to play telephone.
I don't want
unless we have to.
on it. So
okay, that's fine.
Happy for-
I would prefer to speak for myself, so I'll reach out to them and make sure that they understand if that's something that's popping up as a concern.
Right.
Okay.
Understandable. Okay, I
All right.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate all of you.
I appreciate
good,
it. Yeah, again.
Good fight, I guess, Montana.
Yeah, good job out
You
there.
rusty little shit.
Yeah, good job.
Finally,
Dana.
I think that's my first time actually having a trial since I moved here. So
yeah, you do.
Everything's been plea deal or defendant not showing up.
My first official trial. I have had bench trials, but it's my first official one.
Hey. I haven't had any bench trials yet. That'd be fun.
I'm gonna have to go duck my head in an ice bucket. I apologize. I've been having a migraine for like
Oh.
hour now.
Oh.
Okay, okay,
That's
okay.
right.
You,
I
you have a
also
good
have
night.
to go to bed.
You have a good
Headache.
night.
You're
Okay?
cute.
Good night, all.
I hope you feel better.
Oh, I
Thank you
will.
for
It's,
the
it's
thank you
day
for
by
the
day,
house
you know.
cream.
Oh.
I feel better later, Becker.
Hey,
Sunny,
Sonny.
can you let us out, please?
Eat food.
We're locked in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Look
you
at me
are.
right now. They are the prisoners.
Sonny, what'd you think?
I thought good objections, good arguing.
Thank you.
I think I am going to resign for the DCI just so I can go against you in the court.
I thought it was good. I have to
applications are
confess
open.
something to you. I am running on through 3.
Oh my god, I am getting Brenda freeze.
Food.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to look good though. Don't want to not
You
fit
are
into the
cute.
dress. Oh my god, we are matching twinsies.
I'm gonna go now.
Yes. Happy
Yeah, I
sunny,
appreciate you.
sunny day.
Thank you. Whee!
That was an interesting card. Let me meta, see who is awake. Is it worth me waking up? No, that is wrong. I need to talk to Mr. Kennedy to see if... Oh, he is awake. So is Jerry. Alright, let's find somebody to raid right quick. And put this over here. And close you. Oh shit. Let me find somebody to raid. Because I'm not going on duty, I just need to ask some questions. Whoops. Apparently I was in Restream the whole time. Oopsie. That was an interesting court. Court is always interesting. Let's see. The wizard Narco. Let's go say hello to Roxas. I was there already, so why not go back? Yes. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the subsidies and the follows. Making my heart happy. Have the above average night and fucking shit. Wait to go back. I don't want to preview. Yes, never mind. And the sunny day. Let us go to the reading and we'll be back tomorrow probably. Bye now. Reading. There we go.